next song is from the new musical Operation Mincemeat. If you haven't seen it, it's on in town at the moment. I thoroughly recommend it. I won't tell you like the whole story now, but it's a true story. And in this section of the show, they have to write a letter from a sweetheart at home to a soldier fighting away on the front. It has to be comforting, but not make him homesick. Honest, but give him a reason to fight and get back. Dear Bill, I'm afraid I've not got long to write. I'm off to Mary's, you know how she feels about bridge night. It's been a few days. I thought that I'd send a few lines. Next door's greyhound got into the garden this morning. I think he likes the roses. They're doing fine. I used some twine to tie them up and rein them in. I hope they'll bloom next spring, but you'll see that for yourself. I'm following the instructions you left in your note. Please devote all your time to their care. And I have done, I swear. Except for the talking. I'm not going to do that. 'Cause talking to roses is mad, and you knew that. When you whispered sweet nothings to flowers to make my dad cross and me laugh. And it did. And why did we meet in the middle of a war? What a silly thing for anyone to do. Your sister sends her love, of course, and your mother is the same as ever. Diana's piano is getting much better. Well, I say better, I really just mean louder, but if she tells me that's pretty much the same, well, it makes a change from all of the noise and the sirens, and sometimes from all of the silence, with 6 rounds of jingle bells. And we wish you a Merry Christmas, even though it is June. Summer, but she wants to be perfect for her older brother. She hopes you'll be home again no. She knows you'll be home again soon. And it's fine. And we're fine. It's nice to see them get better with time. I suppose they just miss you. I know they just miss you. And I'm not going to argue with that. And I'm trying my best to write everything down, to fill in the gaps so that when you're around, it'll feel like you've never been gone. As if you've been here all along. 'Cause you can't just miss out on the songs. But to tell you the truth, Tom, your roses aren't thriving. Without you, they're dull. Don't worry, they're surviving. But I've tried all the tricks that you put in your note, and I've watered the soil till it started to float. And no, I've not talked to them. I'm not going to talk to them. It's something you have that I just don't have. And since you're off gallivanting, it's only fair that you know that your roses, quite frankly, were the first things to go. And no, you're not gallivanting. I don't mean gallivanting. It's just frustrating for you to be right when I have to do both the sides of this fight. But it's good to hear you, even just in my head. And the roses just miss you. I know they just miss you. And I'm not going to argue with that. There's so much to do when you come back. And why did we meet in the middle of a war? What a silly thing for anyone to do. And I know that they say that it's all for a cause, our brave boys out fighting the war to end wars. But it's like they don't see that when you're far from me, our roses don't get the conversation they need, which just seems unfair. I'm stuck here and you're there. I suppose I just miss you. I know I just miss you. Even now I still miss you. And why did we meet in the middle of a war? What a silly thing for anyone to do.